Hey, welcome back to 31 Days of Proverbs. We are at day 16 now. Didn't take long reading through this chapter. The very first couple of verses really caught my eye, especially verse 2, Proverbs 16:2. All the ways of a man are clean in his own sight, but the Lord weighs the motives. Wow. This takes me to this takes me internally to myself and the what are my motives on the things that I do, not just at home or everywhere. And I think most of the time we think that what we are trying to do, whether it be at home, work, in the family, or with our children, grandchildren, we think that that is the right thing to do. We think that our ways are clean in our own sight. However, I think sometimes we have to look at the results of what we do. Very recently, there was a political event that occurred, and it has brought tons and tons of Facebook comments and very polarizing opinions, even from Christians. And I think when I have to think back to the things that we post and in the moment when we think we're right, and maybe that's how we feel, but is that really glorifying God? Is that really is that edifying anyone? When we argue about Scripture, when we try so hard to convince each other about certain doctrines and things, is that really building up God? Is that going out and making disciples? Because that's where our efforts are supposed to be spent. In our own eyes, we want to convince the other side of an argument that they're wrong. Maybe they are, maybe they're not. But what's the true motive here? To win? To show that you've discovered something? What is the motive when we argue with each other? Most of the time, we feel like we're right and our ways are clean, but the Lord ultimately is weighing the motives. When we stand in front of Him, I fear that He's going to ask, what did that have anything to do with telling the world about me, about making disciples? So very convicting for me today, Proverbs 16:2. If you have one that got your attention, let me know. See y'all in the morning.